Howdy, hello, and welcome back to Alpha Phenomenon Gang. We're here tonight to play some Thronebreaker and have a good time. Fortress in the Swamp is tonight's first puzzle. I was gonna do this last time we played, but I was just too tired. Really just too tired, honestly. So here we are. Fortress in the Swamp. And this same video guy is a G. So, let's take a look at what we're supposed to do here. Okay, so, let me sit up. Alright, first thing they want me to do is play this.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Our ballista, your command.
Okay, so this is getting a little tricky.
Armor won't say.
Okay, let's just take a breather here real quick. Alright, and then our next move.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Alright, so what's next? You back this thing up for 2 seconds. And then the next thing is...
Our ballista, your command.
Okay. I think I know where this is going. Wow. I probably could have figured out this puzzle, honestly, but...
Armor won't say.
Not bad. Not bad. Ooh, a map. Okay, okay, 600. Colonel, I entrust you a mission requiring the utmost discretion. Count Caldwell's usefulness to us is nearing its end. He must soon be removed, but in such a way as to avoid causing fear among other allies in the north. Given the Count's well-known passion for wine and spirits, poison should prove most effective. We shall put the plan into action once Queen Meve is no longer an issue. Jeez, they are gonna straight up take out my guy? That is nuts. Yeah, we know about that. That's ruthless, though.
Your Grace, the charts say we near Tusley.
Angren renders charts helpless to show the way, I fear. Soon we shall halt to sight our exact position. We will know then if our path is true.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Okay, so that's right then. Let's not focus on the rest. My queen, a local peasant by the name of Gozmir, has requested an audience. He says he found a curious object in the elven ruins, claims it emits a magical aura. I cannot vouch for the truth of his words, but I saw seems soaked in an aura of hooch. Relieve him of the object. Aw, fam. I would love to have more wood.
Beware! The bloody mistress despises those who kill her servants.
Okay, so that's everything then. Why do I even bother? Oh man. I will say that the art direction is beautiful. Oh, fast travel.
Here we must part.
Began the druid, waking me from deep thought.
We wish you good fortune, Your Majesty, and give thanks for the road shared with this modest gift.
As the druids turned and walked away, the Lyrians' horses, unbidden, stepped back and bowed their heads. Meve gazed long after the travellers, and only then opened the bundle. The gift was indeed quite modest.
Dang it. Eck. I should have had Eck in my group. It'd be up 500. Oh, I could get that money and still get my men in a good spirit. Why won't you move? Okay, there we go.
The trees no longer wish us here.
Made that 500. Even though I'm out a few troops. And we back in good standing. Alright, so what are we seeing here? Oh, party. They jest.
Oh, lads, I don't fancy tweets, but you're ever good for pokes, and I'm arse over tits.
Meave and the horseman beside her exchanged a perplexed glance. They'd heard the song clearly, both its tune and its verse. Whoever had hollered it had to be close, and given their diction, rather well oiled. Moments later, a hamlet appeared to the Lyrians' tired eyes. A great bonfire blazed at its center. Around it danced peasants, barefoot, giggling, hooting, joyful and carefree. One by one, they noticed the queen. Soon, all were silent, huddled together, children peering from behind their backs.
Fear
Dang.
not,
Said Meave.
we mean you no harm. What do you celebrate? A lad's grooming? Nuptials?
Nay, milady. Hell yes. The gods have been kind. Filled us nets and snares with game. Come time we thank them.
Yes. You've things to be thankful for.
We do, milady. And we's poor folk. So a queen. Well, you must as well. Your Majesty, stay tonight, feast with us. There'll be music and plenty of rum by the fire.
Why not?
Began Meave, daintily dismounting.
We all deserve some respite, I suppose.
The Lyrians needed no convincing. With astonishing haste, they removed mail and helmets, then eagerly joined in the fating and dance. Amidst the trilling of flutes, fifes, and fiddles, all those gathered revelled until dawn. They could rest at last, forget about Nilfgaard and the many beasts that prowled among the reeds. They'd long remember that night. The carefree laughter, peasant maids whirling in dance, the ale cold as a mountain spring, and the bread they crisped over the fire. One exchange in particular etched itself into the Queen's mind, an exchange she overheard.
Not a little? Not even a teeny tiny bit?
I'll say it again. It's not your concern.
Of course it's not. Wouldn't be so damn curious if it were. So be it. Keep your silence. But those eyes like the summer sky, that...
What do you two speak of?
Oops, I bumped square by accident.
Your Majesty.
Couldn't have answered that better myself.
Who does Reynard gape at?
Ha! The new ballista, what else? Ah, what a piece of work. Pure art, I say. Can't tear your eyes away for an instant.
Haven't you two held enough from me already? Don't play me for a fool. What's this about?
Meave, honestly, you do better to...
It's a private matter, Your Grace. One of the heart, you might say. If you'd allow it, I'd rather not share the details of our conversation.
All right. I'll leave you to discuss whatever men discuss. Consider me gone.
Meave turned and walked back to the fire, sat down on an old stump.
Ha! That was close. Shh!
And the faintest of smiles crossed her lips. Meave expected the villagers to request recompense for their welcome. Yet the peasants made not the slightest mention of coin, and the queen was much moved by their kindness. Once again, those with the least had proved the most willing to share. The Lyrians did not assemble come the morn. The force marched off in the afternoon, unshaven, unbathed, dishevelled. Not normally one to overlook contempt for discipline, that day Meave understood even soldiers needed to let their guard down, at times.
Well, that was nice. That was rather splendid, I would say. Anything down here? Nope, dead end. Got it. Nope, we don't need her singing again.
Ugly bad, play us more your prose. Sing again, we'll dance a bit, and then we'll fix your nose.
What? I feel like they're saying that just because it rhymed. That's funny. Okay. Well, this is the objective, is it not? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... Yep, this is the objective. Once we get through here, we'll carry on through here. This is a smaller map section, I think, so... I want to know how we get over here, though. Or if this is part of a story-related thing. / junction. Yeah, we'll deal with that when we get to it. You are approaching an important moment in your journey. If you choose to continue, you will not be able to resume any unfinished activities in this area. We're going to continue.
In Angren's swamps, one can easily lose one's way. Thick fog fills the air. Paths end without warning. Dense thickets obscure the distance.
Okay.
The sole way to determine one's position is to climb a tree and peer out over the canopy. This duty fell to Meave's scouts, while the force halted below. During one such delay, Meave caught the words she'd longed to hear.
Majesty! Tuzla Castle! Its tower! I see it!
Oh,
To her
he's
soldiers'
going
astonishment,
down.
Meave cast off her gauntlets and started up the nearest trunk. She longed to see the castle for herself, but then she would know sweet vengeance was at hand. The climb proved tricky, as the trunk was slippery and the branches, run through with rot, were frail. Yet Meave showed herself to be skillful and spry. As a child, she had loved to scale trees, much to her governess' dismay. Meave looked out to see a mighty stone tower outlined against the horizon. Legend holds Tuzla Castle was to have had 3 such bastions. Yet King Ragbard, the fort's benefactor, had forsaken the effort when yet another stone transport simply sank into Angren's boggy roads. It was a moment of respite for Meave, a moment of quiet joy. She breathed and tasted air free of the bog stench. She took in silence undisturbed by the hum of mosquito swarms. And she relished her prospects. The coming battle against Caldwell.
Why would we postpone the attack?
The soldiers stood exhausted and filthy, many with raspy coughs, all sick of the meager gruel. But with the command to advance, a new strength sparked within them. Their step was lively, a fire burned in their eyes, each hoping to spill Caldwell's entrails, then dash them upon the fort walls. Yet as they drew near the stronghold, perched atop a stone aisle, their verve dwindled, enthusiasm waned. They had taken fortresses with thicker walls, taller towers, and manned by more men. Yet they'd never seen nor laid siege to a fort standing on land so ill-suited. To rush the bulwarks through waist-deep mud. Was this even possible?
Prove I was no fool to keep you at my side,
said Meave, turning to Gascon and Reynard.
A slaughter I must avoid. How will I do it?
Your Grace,
began Reynard.
Set our machines to sling boulders. At the west wall, it's weakest. 'Tis our best chance at a breach.
Our men'll need cover,
added Gascon.
Reeds we must harvest and burn. Smoke will cloak us, conceal us from the castle's defenders.
Good,
agreed the Queen.
Now get to work.
Amidst billowing blue smoke, Lyrian footmen rushed through the breach wrought by Reynard's catapults. Though she had yet to forgive her companions, Meave had to admit they'd given her sound advice.
Story battle. His card was actually really good too. I'm sad it was gone. But he's a butthole, so...
Caldwell! I've come for your head!
I knew you'd come. Your lofty pride presages another dramatic fall.
Oh, you son of
Life
a...
is mine now.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
This could hurt.
Why is the brightness so low on this right now?
Without hesitation.
Wise choice.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
I'll fight to my last breath.
My pain serves a purpose.
Then retreat!
Alright, I only get 3, that's it. Nothing else.
Watch your heads!
Sling guys won't work.
Again and again and again.
And then let's do...
What you looking at?
Oh, could murder a pint. My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. Wait, you're serious? And just when you thought things were about to get dull. Their archers shouldn't be any more trouble.
Order!
Ha! Ludifisk, give me some of that.
Can't use his ability now.
God save the Queen!
No one touch him! The Count is mine!
Let's go take this guy and put his head
Many of Meave's
away from his
victories
body.
have been immortalized in poetry and song, but not the fall of Tuzla. Lyrians fought Lyrians. Brothers killed brothers, in rain and mud, midst a cursed swamp. Certainly nothing to inspire a bard. Near the battle's end, Meave stormed the great stone tower to which Caldwell had fled. The Queen ascended the stairs, dealing blow after blow, blood cascading down in her wake. She reached the top floor to find the Count waiting, with no intention to defend himself.
If it's mercy you expect, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Mercy? I know you all too well for that, Meave. Ever vindictive and cruel.
All this from a paragon of knightly virtues. You stabbed me in the back, Caldwell, and used Willem to do so. My son!
Who agreed without a moment's hesitation? Forsaken by your own son, your flesh and blood. What's that say about you?
Oh, you tread on thin ice. Choose your next words carefully.
Spare me your threats. You'll kill me all the same.
Death can come in many ways, Count. Some quick, some slow.
My, how you strut and vaunt. Terribly sure of yourself. Perhaps too sure.
Your castle is mine. I've crushed your force. I dare say no, I'm not.
Precisely my point. Don't you see? The Empire's not one army, it's dozens, hundreds. It's what I strove to knock into that thick dome of yours. Alas, you're too much a dullard.
Okay,
As soon as I'd
you
learned
die.
you'd crossed into Angren, I sent for reinforcements. They'll be here soon. 3 regiments, armed to the teeth.
They'll find your corpse impaled upon a spike, while I'll be long gone.
By which path, I wonder? But one bridge leads to Tuzla. As it happens, I ordered it raised as you laid siege. The swamps around the castle are too deep to cross. Try to rebuild the bridge, the Imperial troops will arrive before you can finish. Your men they'll slay as you watch, and then they'll wring your neck.
I wouldn't be so pleased were I you. You won't live to see this outcome.
I know that, but I take heart in the truth. Though the castle you've seized and will likely kill me, I've won. Outsmarted you, Meave. Twice now. And you know what? 'Twasn't even that hard.
Man, he's a cocky
With those
son
words,
bitch.
with his arrogance and contempt, Caldwell had gone too far. The Queen gripped his shoulders, pushed. Caldwell stumbled backwards, then tripped out the window. A blood-chilling shriek filled the courtyard, then broke off abruptly.
Now fool me thrice. Try.
Meave slapped the dust from her hands.
Dang.
The traitor had met a deserving end at last. Yet this was no time to revel in the Count's demise. If Caldwell had spoken the truth, the Queen and her army were in grave danger. Meave's scouts quickly confirmed the traitor's claim. The bridge was indeed in flames, and Nilfgaardian regiments were advancing from the south. Now to confirm if there was truly no other route by which they could flee, the Queen ordered her men to ask the local peasants. One of their number, a stable hand who'd lived near Tuzla all his life, claimed a secret path led out the back of the stronghold.
Oh.
King Ragbard himself ordered it built. Had him drop great stones into its swamp, one after another, like beads on a string. Bit of water covers them, so you can't see nowt at start. Can make 'em out if you go proper slow, though.
What is it?
The stones, they lead to Isgith. And there, my lady, lurks an evil worse nor any black-clad army.
What? A beast of some sort?
Some say beast, others god. Gurnikora, they call her. And you'll yet see, my lady. Isgith shines red with her blood.
A silly tale to frighten children, Meave thought at first. Then paused. For something about the man's voice made his every word believable.
None too encouraging, yet preferable to certain death. Tell me, from Isgith, will we reach the banks of the Yaruga, near Red Lobendon perchance?
Aye, your majesty. You need but head north. And pray all along the way.
Soon, Meave stood where the stable hand had said she should, at the edge of a vast marsh. Carefully, she dipped a foot into the broth and probed for solid ground. Sure enough, she found stone. One cautious step, then another. Meave slowly strode off towards Isgith.
Dang.
With the path to Isgith hidden from view, Meave proceeded like one blind, moving solely by touch. With each step, she could not know if she would find rock or plunge beneath the black water's surface. The Queen's soldiers followed single file, carefully mirroring her every move. The Lyrians, near the end of their strength, got lucky when a light breeze dispersed the fog to reveal dry land. The Queen let out a sigh of relief.
At last.
Meave kicked off her boots to empty them of water and mud, then promptly screamed.
Ah!
Her legs were in leeches, slimy, bloated leeches. Ignoring the pain and trickling blood, she frantically tore them from her legs, wishing to be rid of them. Having plucked the last parasite from her calf, Meave grabbed her boot to crush the bloodsucker beneath her heel. Yet it had already slithered off. She spotted it on the trunk of a birch where, like a very fast snail, it was climbing.
What the devils?
But Meave's words caught in her throat. Leeches and ticks in the dozens dangled from the tree's branches. Some were so gorged on blood that their skin was translucent and on the point of bursting. Meave had some difficulty muting the urge to retch.
The fruit of Isgith,
she muttered, now savvy to the peasants' warnings, understanding why they never ventured into these marshes.
That is literally the most disgusting thing in the world I've ever heard described to me. Where's the new objective? Yeah, I thought so. Well, we're gonna just kind of explore. Ew. Just, you know, a regular old battle. Standard battle. Let's do this. Lights in the fog. Save that one. Why are they in a bad mood?
Tell me you jest.
weapon! Come here! Let's dance!
So we're tied up on cards. Dang it, I don't want to have that card given to me. That's the one that plays all the Skellige units in my graveyard. Heck yeah. Okay, so.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Us or them, no other way.
My pain serves a purpose.
Sod it all.
Her Majesty is exceptional. Without hesitation. This could hurt.
Okay, so I could do... Yeah, I think the fire units are just
Watch
the
your
best.
heads!
Looking to dance, mate?
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ludicrous! Give me some of that.
My disgrace ends here. Time I wiped it away. Yeah! Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Dang, you tried though. You really did give it a go. M'lady, in the cottage we found a wooden figure carved to your likeness. There's a noose around its neck and a knife in its back. It's deeply troubled the men. They say you've been cursed, that death's shadow looms over you. A puzzle. Where's my phone at? Eternal peace. Eliminate the grave hag. Sure, sure. This dude, same dude, is making puzzles for every puzzle in the game. What an OG. Okay.
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
Okay. This is interesting.
Armor won't say. Lyria!
This is weird, but okay.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
I gotta watch that again. Hold on. Okay.
Arbalist at your command. Armor won't save them.
I'm confused. Okay. Hold on. I'm confused how that kind of works out. Hey, 450, I ain't mad at that. Dang.
The Lyrians marched in silence, too tired to keep in step with the drums. Suddenly, the wind rose to a howl, and there was a loud crash of thunder.
Blast!
Meve leapt from her saddle.
We camp here. Pitch the tents, quickly! Quickly!
As the soldiers rushed to unload the wagons, a wall of water came down, soaking them to the bone. Later, they sat in their leaky tents, huddled, teeth chattering, violent coughs rocking their frames. The storm raged the night through, then finally passed before dawn. Meve emerged from her tent to wring out her coat. Reynard approached, his gait heavy, his face grim.
Your Majesty, several men of the 11th, a dozen or so, sought to flee last night. Sentries stopped and bound them. Now they await your judgment.
Meve fastened her still wet coat. She knew well why the men had tried to desert. They longed for their kin, had lost sight of victory, perhaps even no longer believed. Yet the marching and fighting seemed destined to go on forever. The Queen sympathized. She too was spent, and many doubts plagued her. Yet she knew the deserters had to be punished. The question was, to what extent? Meve entered the tent where the prisoners stood. Some of the men looked away, ashamed at their deed. Others raised their gazes to meet hers, their eyes red, tearful, pleading.
Hang every third deserter? Who put them in the order that they're in? That sucks for them.
You all know the penalty for desertion.
Meve said to the soldiers bound at wrist and foot.
I ought to have every last one of you hanged. Yet, we've come far along a treacherous road. Endured hardships extreme. This I considered against your crime. You shall lose rank and receive no pay for 1 year. Now get out of my sight. Immediately!
The deserters mumbled their gratitude and rushed out of the tent, fearing the Queen might yet change her mind. Meve then left for her quarters, anger and bitterness eating her up from the inside.
Gods, have we passed the very threshold into hell?
Close ranks. None is to step off the path without clear orders to do so.
Oh, snap. Standard battle, huh? That's just disgusting. It's carrying away a body. It's gross.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Think I'm a beer!
I mean, go for it. You win. Take the first round. You'll need it.
Don't need no weapon!
Don't like this.
Three more of those assholes. Okay.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Man, how many of those cards does he have? Trying to save some of my cards for the...
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Great. Thank you. I got some good cards for my last round.
Yes?
I'm gonna play both of those.
I live to serve you.
On Handor! Come here! Let's dance! Ah!
I'll fight to my last breath.
As ordered.
This could hurt. Watch your heads!
Her Majesty is exceptional.
See, you knew you had no chance. I like that you just gave up. Your Majesty, these cocoons there inside. Judging by the colors of guardians, I'd say most of them reduced to skin and hair. The bodies sucked dry of their innards, however, a few yet live. Should we... Why is it gonna make them upset? Eight troops. A lot of fights happening here.
Think I'm a beer? My pain serves a purpose.
No. That's obnoxious.
Don't need no weapon!
Aye.
I won the round. Okay. Damn it.
I'll fight to my last breath.
again and again and again.
Catch!
What do you want of me?
Oh my god.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
I smell a leak.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Yes?
On Handor! Come here! Let's dance!
Thing about slings, they hide well. Hey?
I mean, you can't say you didn't try. That was a really good effort on their part, but I kind of just had it in the bag.
While accustomed to life mid swamp monsters and black magic, Angren's denizens never dared enter Isgith. The Lyrians only once saw signs of a human presence there, when they spotted a group of thatched roof huts amongst alders.
That settlement, is it inhabited?
Meve asked, turning to her scouts.
Impossible to say from this distance, Your Grace.
The Lyrians entered the village, swords in hand, prepared to fight. But not a soul nor a beast came forth. Some homes had collapsed from rot, while tall grass concealed the paths between them. Yet, someone had been there not long past, for fresh ghoul cadavers lay by the well. Meve knelt beside the corpse of one cut clear in half. The beast's killer had been exceptionally strong, and wielded a razor-sharp sword.
More likely to come around.
Meve leapt to her feet. A man in thick leather armor had emerged from one of the huts. Transfixed by his cat eyes, The Queen nonetheless
This
sensed
is a
he was
Witcher.
rather badly hurt.
Were that true, my scouts would have blown their horns.
The man pulled out a pendant shaped like a bear's head. It hummed and twitched as if striving to free itself of its chain.
Far as monsters go,
He said, lips curling into an unpleasant smile.
Witchers aren't usually wrong.
A moment later, a scream pierced the air. Quickly, instinctively, Meve drew her sword and lunged forth.
This is a different Witcher from the Bear Clan. Oh, that's a cool monster. Do I get to add a cool Witcher?
They approach! Seems you were right.
Ivo of Bellhaven, Human, and Witcher. Every turn start damage a random bronze enemy by half of Ivo's power. If the unit was already damaged, destroy it instead. That's cool.
Naturally. At once.
Don't like this.
Oh. Little Buffy McBuff boy.
I smell a leak.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Left, right, left, right.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Wise choice.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
That was an important card. Thanks a lot.
Aye.
What the hell?
That'll be the last of them. Should be quiet for a bit.
Thanks. Magical barrier?
The Lyrians emerged
Dope.
victorious, due in no small part to the Witcher.
Thanks for the help. Name's Ivo, Witcher, School of the Bear.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Well, well. Didn't expect to see anyone out here. And certainly not a queen with an army in tow.
We're not here by choice.
I bet not. No one plans to pass through Isgith.
And you? What's brought you here? A contract, perchance?
That's right. Hunting a monster.
This beast you're out to slay, what is it?
Hang on. You mean to tell me you've led your force into Isgith and don't even know what lives here?
I believe I was clear. We're not here by choice.
Yeah, but now that you are here, it'll take a minor miracle to get you out. Isgith's swamps, realm of a truly dangerous being. Elves call it Thronebreaker, the Bloody Mistress. Over generations, locals twisted the name until it became Guernicora.
Indeed. I've heard it.
So you've also probably seen her beloved fruit, leeches and ticks. You'd all be wise to stay away from them.
This Guernicora, what is she exactly?
Depends who you ask. Elves saw a fallen goddess in her. Never managed to cut her down while they lived here, but they did stem her growth, kept her from growing stronger. As for the local humans, spirit of a cursed princess, that's their take. Deep belief, actually.
Care to elaborate?
Stories that she was riding north to marry a Temerian duke. Whole retinue and caravan got lost, wagons got stuck, everybody drowned in the bog. Quicksand got him, that sort of thing. Guernicora grabbed a root before the quagmire swallowed her whole. Hollered for hours. But there wasn't a soul around to hear her. Leeches, hundreds covered her, settled in for a royal feast. Sucked her dry, drained her to pretty much the last drop. Fear and revulsion so completely overcame her spirit, she couldn't pass into the afterlife. So she came back, revived by Isgith's magic.
Ugh. A chilling tale.
Yeah, except made up, probably. Don't believe the elven legends either. Guernicora's a monster, plain and simple. Extremely dangerous, sure, but just a monster.
The leeches and ticks, you called them her fruit.
It's kinda complicated.
We've time enough.
Guernicora's a little like a vampire. They're kindred creatures. Except, instead of feasting on the blood of others, she feeds them her own.
I'm not certain I understand.
They're parasites, right? She puts them on her body, feeds them her own blood. Then hangs them on shrubs and trees.
What? That's gross.
Ugh. To what end?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to know.
To other monsters, they're delicacies. Sweet, juicy, full of Guernicora's blood. Irresistible. Any beast that tastes that loses its mind, turns into Guernicora's slave. So, if your paths cross and push comes to shove, she's not gonna be alone. Find yourself fighting the whole damn swamp.
How are we to fight her? How might she be killed?
Sorry, sharing secrets. Just not something we do.
Not even with those who saved your life just moments past.
We gotta wait till she starts feeding the parasites. She's weakest then. Stand a chance to hurt her.
Right. So we attack only once she puts the leeches to her skin.
Yeah. And when you kill her, if you kill her, any beasts under her spell will weaken considerably. And then, you gotta burn her corpse. I mean it, understand? Burn it.
And you? Will you not hunt her any longer?
No, I will. Just need to prepare. Realized that today. Gotta brew some potions, blade oils. Come back in a few days.
I don't even have that much time. Nilfgaard's hordes pursue us. I must march on.
In that case, wish you luck. Lots of it.
I suppose there's no argument that would persuade you to ride with us.
Your Grace, mutations strip us of emotion, not reason.
The Witcher vanished midst the trees. Meve simply hoped her soldiers had not overheard any part of their conversation.
I was hoping that Witcher could be part of my squad. You like what I did there when I said squad? Okay, so this might be the battle with that thing. Or this might be the battle with this thing. But, regardless, we need to go this way. Milady, the homes are filled with bodies, dozens. We see no sign of decay, they're covered with a thick layer of dust. Why is it so damn hard to... Give a unit 8 armor. Boost 2 allies by 2 and give them immune. Huh. Well, what is my thing currently at? I'm at 184 out of 200. If I max this one out, that'll be 10,000 and 2,000. And I've already said I don't give a rip about those. 20,000 or 25. I say screw it. I have an idea, guys. You can summon all copies of this unit, right? So, all you have to do is make mini copies of this unit. Destroy 2 cards to the right if they were units, boost self by their combined power, yada yada. So, put all 3 units here. There we go. Now, here's my thinking. Gosh dang it. I'm so deep into this game and I'm still pressing the wrong buttons. Wasn't there a shrine I missed? Yeah, right here. Oh, so we can't go back here because of this little action event. Damn it, that's stupid. Oh well. My men are gonna just, I guess, be upset.
Caldwell had summoned Nilfgaardian support. Niamh assumed they were not far behind. Yet in the unforgiving terrain, a full Nilfgaardian division could not hope to close the gap. Small detachments, however, light cavalry or footmen, could very well do just that. So when black-clad men emerged from the mist, the Queen was not surprised. She ordered her troops to fall in, form up, and brace to defend the line. Yet the attack never came. The invaders stood silent, motionless, and Niamh got a closer look. They were slouched, ashen-faced, unsure of step, and covered in sores. Isgith had treated them as cruelly as any. Teetering in his saddle, the commander broke formation. He rode forth and addressed the Queen in fluent common tongue.
Half my men are wounded, the others sick. Your force does not fare much better.
True. Yet we outnumber you soundly.
Indeed. If it comes to combat, you are certain to win. But in this damn swamp, all wounds fester. Flesh is quick to rot. You will lose many more apart from those who fall.
What do you mean, precisely?
Asked the Queen, her eyes narrowing, her head tilted to the side.
We should part ways in peace. There's a war on, there'll be another chance to fight. Perhaps even face one another. But not here. And not like this.
Suddenly unsure, the Queen weighed the officer's words. Their logic was sound, though they could also prove a ruse.
Your Grace.
Xavier's voice came from behind Niamh's back.
We can't let them pass. They've done only harm, and they'll not stop and go home.
Alas, I see things differently.
Niamh said with a sly smile.
Crush you now, and I'll have fewer to fight down the line.
You seem sure of yourself, milady.
Let me show you why. At them!
Niamh gave her mount a lash of her reins and charged headlong at the commander and his force.
I mean, Xavier said to do it, so get mad at him. That's my eyeball hurt. My left eyeball hurts. Probably because I'm getting tired. Who knows?
We will not surrender without a fight.
Ours is not to reason why.
That's a good card. That was my strategy.
Tell me you jest.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Think I'm a beer!
Your life is mine now.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Us or them, no other way.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
This could hurt.
Wise choice.
Getting to work.
Order!
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
They spoke the truth. You show no mercy. No mercy.
Amidst the fog and dense, gnarled forest, the battle ran its course. When the last sounds of fighting had died down, Meve was not sure who'd prevailed. Then soldiers came forth, fatigued and hurt, with smiles on their lips. She saw they were hers, and only then knew victory was hers as well. But this was no time to celebrate. She let everyone rest, then gave the order to resume the march. A great Nilfgaardian force pursued them. This most recent delay had allowed it to draw nearer.
Man, there are monsters everywhere in this swamp. But I mean, that's to be expected.
Don't need no weapon! Come here! Let's dance!
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
I don't need this dog. Like, he eats all of my good cards, which is obnoxious.
What do you want of me?
Your life is mine now.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Ludifisk, give me some of that.
Yeah, yeah!
I'm gonna lose, but that's okay. You had to play a good card. Cool. Okay.
Without hesitation. As you command.
Ah, shoot.
I'm coming.
Us or them. No other way.
Getting to work.
Oh, could murder a pint.
This could hurt.
We must trust each other.
Watch your heads.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Jesus. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to call it. I'm getting way more tired than I should be. But that's okay. We have another day. I'm loving this. We're almost done with this area. We're coming up on it. I'm pretty sure either this point of interest or this battle, one of the two is going to be that fight. And it's going to be hard as crap. So we're going to have to handle that business at that time. But I'll worry about that when I get to it. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a good one. Now, I just want to make sure you are aware, just real quick, I got a podcast, Phat Love Talk. I haven't posted in a minute. If you go to my podcast, you're going to see that. It's been about a month. That's not because I haven't been posting. It's because I need to have something interesting to talk about. That's the important thing. I'm not going to podcast just to podcast. I'm going to put out an episode when I have something worthwhile that I would personally find interest in listening to myself. But take it or leave it. I do have some exciting things coming up in the future for my podcast. PhatLoveTalk. Phat Love Talk. Also my Instagram, Phat Love, and Phat Love Fit. If you want to check those out, those are available to you as well. Nothing but love on my end, guys. Hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe, all that jazz. And I do appreciate you coming through. Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves.